Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your 2022 general reading forecast for your whole year. This is your girl Mermaid Skills Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Sagittarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Sagittarius and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So Sagittarius, I'm so excited to do this reading for you guys. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, but this will be a reading that will be a forecast for your 2022 to ask Spirit what will be happening for you in 2022. What do you need to know about the good, the bad, and indifferent? It's all a part of the grand scheme of things and you're part of your life purpose. So let's see what 2022 has in store for you. And this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, and probably will hit on all those aspects in some sort of way. If you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific ancestors, angels, deities, spirit guides, even passed on loved ones, you're welcome to invite them into this space now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started, Sagittarius. I will be using my sample to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this going. Interesting. The visual I saw for you, Sagittarius, I was seeing like a cloaked figure, like someone wearing a hoodie, someone wearing like a cape kind of almost, and just didn't feel right to reveal themselves, to reveal something about themselves, or to come fully into their power, into the present moment. And then I saw this like golden white light and the cloak came off and someone was standing there taking a hold or taking a hand of something, and then the vision kind of ended. So I wonder, Sagittarius, if you have been kind of not revealing something about what you want to achieve this year to other people. You have been kind of keeping in the down low because you didn't want something to, get jinxed in some sort of way. But I feel that maybe with that cloak, like a lot of you felt like you were going unnoticed, or that someone was taking you for granted, or that you weren't getting some sort of help that you've been looking for. And that's coming in now. That will be coming in 2022 for you. And the gold light, the white light that came through, it felt very divine. It felt very spiritual. But maybe if Spirit's not sending in that helping hand directly through intervention, through guidance, which I think will come for you regardless, it could be someone that Spirit is sending your way through the 3D to give you this promotion, to give you this recognition. But maybe it's in being in alignment with the soulmate that maybe you felt single from, or that if there was a breakup, you didn't get why, and maybe you kind of put that on yourself when it never had anything to do with you. You guys were just not in alignment. But something is kind of uplifting you, Sagittarius, re-encouraging you, giving that strength to be fully present with yourself and who you are, or maybe go forward that one thing you've wanted to work towards but you weren't sure was right for you. You weren't, I don't know, something along those lines. Well then, let's go ahead and see what's happening for my Sagittarians this year. I'm going to be using the tarot to divide the year up into 4 different sections. Each card will be representing one segment of every 3 months, the major themes, what will be happening during those 3 months. So the first card will be January to March, second card April to June, so on and so forth. So let's see, what's happening for Sagittarius, January to March. What will be happening? Ooh, okay. Movement, choices, and decisions. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Some of you could have Capricorn in your chart. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, does not have to be the case. But there's decisions that you've had to make, Sagittarius, or that were placed upon you to bring about in your life so you can move forward into that next chapter, into that next portal. And maybe with that like cloaked figure that I saw, like you weren't sure of those decisions, what to do, and you maybe were prolonging those decisions to make, but the time is of the essence, and now is time to make those decisions and move towards what it is you want to achieve in 2022, to be very certain of it. I mean, a lot of options are being open to you during January to March. Financial opportunities, romantic opportunities. Let's go ahead and pull the rest of the cards before I dive too deep into that. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Let's see what's happening April to June for Sagittarius. Okay. Let me pull all the cards out first and then I'll show you them. This is starting to make a lot of sense, yeah. Okay, what about July to September? July to September for Sagittarius. Wow. And then finally, October to December. Okay, whoo, Sagittarius. You are making the best choices and decisions for yourself, regardless what other people have to say, regardless of what people are trying to intrude into your life. You are doing a lot to move on and to move forward with your own path, with your own goals that you have. Maybe with that whole cloaked in figure, like maybe you were like not sure what you should focus on this year. There's so much you want to achieve. There's so much you want to do. Maybe there's a lot that you were uncertain about that 2021 left you hanging, trying to figure out. Maybe certain things that happened in love and romance or career and finances that were not necessarily your choices to make. Maybe, you know, you were fired from a job, or you were broken up with someone, or maybe, you know, you're kind of thinking about doing those things, leaving a job, leaving a romantic partnership, but still haven't made that full choice. I think Spirit is guiding you towards what you need to do to move forward to your ultimate path, to what you are meant to achieve. And I think Sagittarius, Spirit is guiding you every step of the way. And there's going to be certain times where you're uncertain. There's going to be certain times that are going to come in to tempt you to see if you're going to fall back into old patterns or behaviors, or even karmic cycles, karmic contracts that you already moved away from or trying to move away from. They're going to try to tempt you in some sort of way to come back. I feel this is a certain someone, especially if there was someone that made a decision for you to break up with you or just end a friendship or whatever. They regret it big time, but you were moving forward and moving on through your own power, through your own certainty of yourself. But you are on the right track. I don't know who needs to hear that, but with the decisions you make January to March, you will be led the right way. So let's get right on into this. January to March, we have movements, choices, and decisions. And there's multiple doors being open, right? You see that. One has a picture of 2 rings. One has a picture of finances, a budding flower that is yet to fully come into bloom, and in the sky, right? Interesting. So Sagittarius, I feel there's going to be opportunities open to you in every aspect, January to March. And I feel these choices and these opportunities are coming about so you can finally make decisions on what it is you want in each aspect of your life. I feel a lot of you have or will need to sit down with yourself, start coming up with plans, with goals, with what you want to achieve and how you'll get there with that plan. But definitely there's movement happening in these months, and it could be in every aspect of your life, but this is meant to expand you, Sagittarius, take you out of what you've been experiencing currently and put you on a whole nother level. So, you know, with love and romance, maybe some of you have been trying to find that right one, but up until now, it just didn't happen, it didn't work. Or maybe even you felt like certain doors were closed on you by other people not accepting you, rejecting you, ghosting you, whatever, breaking up with you. Well, that was meant to open another door. Finance and career, if there are people who are underpaying you, who are undervaluing you, who are, you know, trying to keep you in this space that you're unhappy with, this is telling me this is a time to move out of that stuck space, to move out of that uncertainty. And if it's not going to come to you, you're going to make it happen. You can choose what you want to do in January to March, of what you want to mainly focus on. But know that all the aspects of your life are open to change, are open to you deciding what it is you want to make happen and acting towards it. If it is something you want to heal with that budding flower, heal it. Take that time to heal and focus on yourself. If you need some breaks, days off, take those days off. If there is romantic pursuits you want to pursue, try it out. Reactivate your dating profiles. Go out, get ready, and see who you're going to meet those nights that you're invited to certain events, certain parties, or you just want to kind of explore who else is out there for you that would be a better match. Or financially, you know, you get the message. How can I get there to my financial goals, my job goals? What do I need to do? Can I network? How can I make the moves I need to make to get these financial goals? I even feel for some of you, you want a loan. I don't know if that's a loan on a car, on a home, on a job, I don't know, or a loan from someone in your family or something like that to help you push further on your career path. But now's the time to make those movements and decisions, Sagittarius, and maybe even funnel what it is you want to primarily focus on in 2022, because really you can achieve anything. Everything's open for you. Or maybe divide the year into what it is you kind of want to get done by April, by September, if it's a romantic goal, career goal, whatever. But a lot of opportunities are open up to you. It's your time to move forward or make those changes to bring you further along the path of your purpose, your desires, your goals and dreams and ambitions. So from April to June, once those decisions have been made, you're moving forward. You're moving on. And the Six of Swords here is telling me that you want to improve your life. You want to expand your life. And not that it's been hard or, you know, lacked of, and maybe for some of you it has been, but you just want to expand and move towards something better. That maybe you have a bit, you have your home, you have your finances together, you have a few options on your contacts list of people you can hit up romantically, but there's more I want, and you deserve that more. If you're feeling that hunger, that need, that yearning. And for some of you too, like some of these choices are involving like moving away from certain people, moving away from certain relationships, or even plans that you thought once upon a time were meant for you, but you're kind of outgrowing, you're kind of realizing maybe that's not what I want. A certain job or a certain goal that you thought you wanted to make happen for 2022, or because of the struggle in 2021, you're realizing it's not meant for you, and it's okay to move on to something better. It's okay to move on, to expand, to release. I feel a lot of this is releasing. And anything that you are moving away from, I feel Spirit wants to come in and confirm for you, you are meant to move away from it. You know, you're absolutely right. If you had that gut feeling that something wasn't right, or that something wasn't meant to be, or kind of fully facing the truth of that. If this person couldn't accept me for who I was and rejected me, or this job didn't value me, maybe I'm meant for something more. And that's absolutely the case here. And that's what you're moving towards. From July to September, then we have the waiting game. Two of Wands. Interesting that this is kind of correlating with the Two of Wands energy. So yeah, you know, then you guys are going to start to see slowly but surely the repercussions of your choices. Although some of them may take time, may take patience to nurture and grow. I do feel that you have set yourself on this goal to see what can unfold and what can happen. So some of you, again, may not see the instant results of it, but know what's happening in the background of what you cannot see. You know what I feel with this waiting game, for some of you who are making advancements in your career, you know, it takes time to grow. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be instant, but good things take time. You know, it's like kind of like that corny saying, Rome wasn't built overnight. That's kind of the situation that you're having in your own career, Sagittarius. But others of you too, with this waiting game, especially in love and romance, I feel that you should definitely keep your options open. I do feel a lot of people are going to be making their way to you. You're going to be a hot commodity. People are going to want to get your number, going to want to date you. But don't settle just because maybe you're starting to feel lonely. There's a difference between lonely and alone. You guys have the independence to be alone and to still feel powerful, to still feel appreciated, valued from within yourself. And if something doesn't feel right, don't dive first into it. Kind of wait things out, which is kind of interesting why the Two of Wands is kind of portrayed by this waiting game that the artist decided to correlate the Two of Wands with, which is why I have so many tarot decks. They all tell you different messages. But know that you've made the right choice by moving on and moving forward. Even if you don't see the immediate repercussions, the immediate results, they are being formed. And divine timing is working in your favor here, for those of you who need to hear that as well. Something big is happening, stewing, during this time, July to September. Enjoy the wait. Do other things while you're waiting for this to grow. Expand your mind. Travel. Get out of the house a bit. Or learn more about yourself during this time that you're waiting for repercussion to happen. Because I think what I feel with this Sagittarius is that through experience, you get more knowledge, you get more wisdom. So don't hide yourself, don't put yourself away. Don't be afraid of, you know, the opportunities that are going to make its way to you. But also be discerning of what is worthy of your time and effort and what isn't. I do feel with this moving on and moving into the waiting game, like Spirit from April to June is going to push you or give you that helping hand to make a decision to move towards or move away from something. And then when you guys kind of set that intention, set that manifestation, July to September is like when it all's kind of stewing together, kind of forming. Don't disrupt the creation that this is happening. And what I mean by that is when you're worried that it's not going to work out, it's not going to unfold, to sabotage it by abandoning it, by saying, well, F it, it's just not meant to be. This is something you were guided to from the Two of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. So trust the process of it, because this feels major. And then October to December, we have Temptation, which is the Devil card in traditional tarot. So what I feel with this energy, Sagittarius, you know, a lot of people get afraid of certain cards, the Tower, the Devil in particular. But I feel something different than just like you guys facing your demons. This feels like whatever left you in the beginning of the year, whatever people or situations that you felt weren't appreciating you, that, you know, even straight up neglected you, ghosted you with no reason. They're coming back around at the end of the year. But I feel, Sagittarius, if anything from the past is trying to come back throughout the year, but specifically from October to December, someone's trying to repeat a karmic cycle that you're trying to break free from. Someone's trying to pull you back into stagnancy or a place of complacency that you're not happy with. The Devil is trying to reel you back in, almost in a way. The Devil could mean very many different things. It could be, a karmic contract you have with someone, a situation that you feel unhappy with, but because it provides material comfort, you stay in it even though it doesn't fulfill your passion, your purpose. You know, or it could just also mean that you may go back to your old habit and ways because the waiting game isn't showing you the immediate results, so then you feel like you have to retreat, which Spirit is telling you this is a test from the universe to see if you're ready to break out of those karmic patterns, which I feel 2022, Sagittarius, is a moment where you're supposed to soar, expand, to outgrow, to move past and beyond, further than your own expectations. Some of you are healing certain beliefs or thoughts about yourself that you could never do it, that you could never follow through, that you haven't gotten your big break. Well, Spirit's here to say, Sagittarius, right now, from October to December, when it happens, taken into the perspective of that timeline, this is when you'll be tested the most. Because when we want something and we know it's meant for us, nothing can stop us. Nothing can become an obstacle between ourselves and what it is that we desire. But I feel there's going to be a certain karmic energy, whether that is a contract or a belief about yourself or something that is going to try to reel you back in, that once you pass that final test, nothing can stop you. Nothing can prevent what is meant to be for you. And don't give in to temptation and despair, even if it seems like the easiest route. You're not meant to take the easiest route, Sagittarius. You're meant to go about the climb that will get you to the top. Right? So there may be something with this devil energy that is trying to persuade you or tempt you to go back. You're not meant to go back. You made the choice to move forward, move on, and that's where you are meant to expand and soar. So those are the energies for throughout the whole year. Let's go ahead and see what the oracle cards have to say. And with the oracle cards, they're going to provide major themes for you guys for 2022. And they're also, maybe I could try to pinpoint when these major themes will happen, but it may just be an overall theme for you guys. I do see 2 twos here, and 2s have been major numbers for a lot of the signs. I mean, it makes sense, 2022, right? Could indicate your birthday could be December 2nd, December 12th, perhaps November 22nd for some of you. But you may start to see 2s, where to give up faith, to continue to pursuing your goals, your ambitions, your desires, and that you're on the right path when you believe in yourself and believe in the universe to help you out through certain things and situations. So let's go ahead and see. Or even so, Sagittarius, with this waiting game, if you have to wait for a bit for an answer and you get the answer you want, that will solidify you moving forward from the past, from certain stuck situations. Someone may be jealous, someone may not want to see you go and try to reel you back in for that. Sorry, that just came through for someone very strongly. But what's happening for my Sagittarians 2022 spirit? Whoo! Love it. You guys got the Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Yeah, for some of you, I don't know what happened at the end of 2021 or maybe at the very beginning of 2022, but you are rising above all the people and all the situations that turned you down, that broke you, that made you feel like you were not meant to achieve or succeed or you weren't worthy of it. That's all being burned away through your fire energy, through your passion, and through your belief of yourself. You're rising above the ashes you found yourself in. You are not going to accept some place or some situation that does not make you happy. And even through the lessons of being in those ashes of what didn't work out, what didn't happen, what didn't unfold the way you were so convinced it was going to at one period of time, is meant to be where you left it, honestly, or even left you. You're soaring above. You are rising above any sort of situation that broke you apart, that pulled you down. And you're going to prove to everyone why they shouldn't have second-guessed you, why they shouldn't have undervalued you, underappreciated you. And this doesn't mean you needed this recognition for your own ego to, make yourself feel better, but you really wanted to show those people that just said you couldn't do it, that you couldn't achieve, or those situations that made you feel like that, they were very, very wrong. I mean, Sagittarius, this is the moment where you were tested and tried, and then overcome and achieve and rise above even your own expectations of yourself. But you are a trailblazer. You are someone that everyone's going to notice, that overcame so much through your own decisions, through your own actions. This was not given to you. You made this happen for yourself. And the devil, whatever that devil energy is, a situation you left behind, a person you left behind, and even if you didn't leave that person behind, let's just say, they made you feel like you weren't enough. That's when they're going to try to reel you back in. They see you're outgrowing, they see you're evolving, they see you're moving on. But you can't be stopped. You can't be stopped from this evolution, this transformation, this transition that's happening in your life that's making you so powerful, so strong. I mean, nothing's going to take you back to that place where you doubted yourself again, doubted life again. And you're never going to go back to giving anyone else that power to make you feel something about yourself or about your life that you couldn't achieve or that you couldn't make happen. Wow. Phoenix energy, big time. Some of you may resonate with the Phoenix energy in strong ways. You have a Phoenix tattoo. Phoenix has been showing up throughout your whole life. And here it is. Amazing. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Tell me more about... And by the way, again, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're very, very attractive this year. Major glow-ups or just kind of getting back into your old confidence of yourself, even if something tried to make you feel less than before, it's not going to be for much longer. And your attractiveness, your confidence, whether you're just putting on the face to get through it and to make those decisions, or you're starting to believe in yourself again, have confidence in yourself again, is going to attract a lot of people to you. Just saying. Anyway, tell me more about Sagittarius' journey in 2022. Wow. Okay. So now we have Impasse and Uncovering Treasure. This is what I felt happened in the very, very beginning or the very, very end of 2021. Some sort of block that maybe someone else imposed on you or that life imposed on you, but maybe actually was spirit blocking out of your way. Because if you were to continue down that path with that person, with that job, with that situation, you would be forever stuck. You would not move forward into your true purpose, your true path with what really makes you happy and fulfilled. And that's why I had to block you, because you were about to make that road, or you were about to let that person or that thing take control or power over your own life, which spirit was like, oh no, 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 Sagittarius. So it says reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah, and this is kind of correlating with the Two of Pentacles with the movement, choices, and decisions. If there's a block, there's a new way around it, or there's a new portal opening that is going to be so much better, make you so much more happier. And if some of you are feeling like still unsure of why this block happened, know that it happened for a reason, because it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't going to make you happy. It wasn't going to make you fulfilled. And if some of you are still kind of having a hard time seeing that, you'll see it soon. That, you know, there's something so much better coming in that you will make happen, that you are more in control of. I don't know why I feel this energy, like this like block and pass, like spirit recognized that you weren't making your own decisions for yourself, or that you were being convinced of something that wasn't the truth, wasn't what was really meant for you. And that's why the block had to happen, even if it was a bit shocking, even if it was something you weren't prepared for. Spirit protected you. And then we have Uncovering Treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So yeah, through that block, through that rejection, it was meant to uncover and show you your true power and what really is meant for you, what is really you're being felt called to do, being drawn towards. You know, with this unmistakable feeling or essence that I will make it through this. I will achieve at this in a new way, in a new form. And by discovering that new way, that new form, whether that's within you or you discovering the power you have to make that change and to create that within your life, that's when you're turning into the Phoenix. I don't know, Sagittarius. There's this energy for some of you that just really tried to control you, stifle you, convince you of certain things that was never meant to be a part of your life or be a part of you. Whether that's people's expectations of you, people gaslighting you, people trying to reel you in, you're not meant to be controlled. That's why Spirit had to break this off, even if they were the ones to reject you, break up with you, fire you from a job. Like, Spirit even brought that idea to them so they could be the ones to start being the catalyst in this change if you weren't going to do it, because you were so convinced otherwise. But Sagittarius, you are the fire, the flame that pushes through any obstacle, any impasse, any block. And that's the power and magic you're seeing within yourself. That when you truly believe in yourself, when you move towards the things that fuel your fire, you can't be stopped. Or that you can't be prevented from your own happiness, from your own fortune. And a lot of you are making those decisions to move towards it. And then nothing's going to stop you once you achieve it. Wow. All right. Let's see what your angels have to say for 2022. What's happening for Sagittarius in 2022, Spirit? Angel of Romance. Okay. So yeah, a lot of you, I feel like there was a specific relationship that you had to leave, or that Spirit had to bring about this separation, because it wasn't, I don't know if they just, fed these fantasies, gave you these false promises, but some of you really struggled with why they left or why they broke up or why you two didn't evolve. You were really moving away spiritually. You weren't conscious of this, but your spirit was venturing for more, wanted more, was calling for that. And I think deep down, a lot of you already realized that. Even if consciously you thought you were in love, you thought you were certain, subconsciously you knew there was something wrong. So I feel with this number 16 card, Angel of Romance, people who rejected you, broke up with you, it's making way for your soulmate. It's making way for the person who will see you, who will be inspired by you, say, dang, who is that? I want to get to know Sagittarius. And I feel a lot of you may be moving on to someone or something that is more in alignment with you romantically. And that's when the ex gets jealous. That's when the ex wants to reel you back in, karmic energy, come back in with me, we're meant to be together. Oh, really? Then why did we fall apart? Then why did you push me away? Why did you break up with me? Yeah, I think there's a soulmate coming in that the karmic energy had to move out to prepare space for. And again, I think there's someone who is going to be in love with you, not just because of how attractive you may appear to them, but because they see you for everything you have, deep down to the very essence of your soul, and they vibrate with that in a spiritual, romantic way. And they're going to be persistent, okay? I feel like you're meeting this person either in April to June or July to September is the prime times, but really it could also be the beginning of the year too, with movement, choices, and decisions. The Angel of Romance is here. Cupid is here. So you can finally find that person that your body, soul, and mind all are in harmony with. Because whoever you were with before, that was not all in alignment with each other. Maybe one was more sexual, one was provided more financial stability, but it wasn't anything that kind of truly resonated on all three aspects like that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what deity, what light worker, what ascended master wants to come in for my Sagittarians for 2022. This may be a deity you work with, or they're just introducing themselves to you now to let you know they're watching over you 2022. And what message do they have for my Sagittarians? Here we go. We have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Okay, Sagittarius. So is the essence of the light. Look him up. I could go on forever about this guy, but what's really activating for me, resonating with me, is your light, Sagittarius. Anything that dimmed your light is being forgotten about. It's being left in the dust. And anything that fuels your inspiration, fuels your passion, I mean, it's going to be unmistakable. You're going to feel it in your solar plexus. You're going to feel it in your sacral chakra. And it's nothing that's going to bring about feelings of stress or anxieties or insecurities. No, it's going to bring about courage, empowerment, passion, excitement, high vibrational energies. And I feel too with that, like a hand I saw in the beginning of the reading here, is that Spirit's sending that helping hand to guide you back to your light, to guide you back to your purpose, to the right track you're meant to be on. Because I feel there was something you were stuck too much in that was not fulfilling you. So here it is, the phoenix is coming out of the ashes of what had to end, what had to be blocked, so you could be re-guided back to the light again, back to your desires, your hopes, your fantasies, your journey that is just so inspiring, so invigorating. You're being led back to that energy of excitement, of passion, of purpose. So Spirit will be guiding you. You may see like random flashes of lights, or like lights going on and off in your house. That's Spirit's message to you, that they're with you, they're present with you. Pay attention to your thoughts when that happens as well. But you are this light shining force, Sagittarius, in this world, and your light is very, very needed. And that's why Spirit had to redirect you back onto your purpose, to your right track. And again, like anything that comes into your life, that's introduced into your life, that gives you high vibrational feelings of excitement and passion, that is meant to be. Anything that stirs up anything else of low vibrations, leave it behind. Leave it behind and soar above. Wow. Okay, so let's see what your crystal energy is going to be for the year. I love this deck of cards. I'm actually going to be reading a passage from the book because it helps me better understand the crystal, which will hopefully help you better understand it as well. So what is the crystal energy for my Sagittarians in 2022? You guys are awakening to your power, your purpose, your essence. You're reconnecting with that. Even if something or someone tried to dim it, it didn't fully dim it. Tell me more for my Sagittarians. What crystal energy is happening in 2022? Or what crystal energy will Sagittarius be working with in 2022? Wow. Okay, I apologize if I pronounce this wrong. Caxoxenite. Please put the correct pronunciation in the comment box if you know it. It says new beginnings. What ended had to end so the new could be brought about. And new beginnings was big in Pisces reading as well. So if you have Pisces in your chart, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. Let's go ahead and see what this card has to say for my Sagittarians. Okay. Crystal color. A variety of golds, browns, and blacks. Related chakras. Solar plexus and crown. Caxoxenite is a highly vibrational crystal containing a range of different medicines and energies. It can awaken new opportunities, especially on the spiritual path, and is a great ally for energy healers because it shares its powerful medicine of awakening the soul. It helps you let go of stale energy and experiences and allows for fresh, vibrant energy of new beginnings. Yeah, a lot of you, this has to do with reawakening your soul. Reawakening your soul's purpose. Crystal meaning enhances channeling gifts and abilities, enhances creative ideas and awakens imagination, journeys with you into the magical realm of spirit, activates new ideas and inspiration. So the oracle reading. You have attracted this powerful card into your life today to share with you that the blessings of new beginnings are upon you. Life moves in cycles, and the one you are currently entering is one of exciting new opportunities. The light of a new dawn in the medicine of Caxoxenite is shining down upon you now. As one chapter of your life is coming to an end, it is time to dust yourself off and focus on the here and now. As the old drops away, you may be feeling a range of different emotions such as fear, joy, excitement, anticipation, and even a little sadness as you enter into this renewed time of transformation. Work closely with the divas to release any unwanted fears or resistance, and trust this is a sacred time of bringing new energy into your life. As you draw upon the medicine of Kexosonite, know that this is a different time for you, a perfect time for you to start a new project or pursue something that you have been holding off on for the right time. You are being urged to embrace this opportunity fully and allow the first light of dawn to shine upon you, offering blessings of rebirth and rejuvenation in every aspect of your life. Enjoy this new part of your journey. It will bring you an abundance of positive change. So like I said, Sagittarius, I feel, for a lot of the signs, like this was focused on one aspect mainly. This is going to impact every aspect of your life, because what really rained into me clear was the reactivation of your light, your soul light, to transform, to evolve, to let the stale old energy finally die down. And even with this devil energy that I saw in the months of October to December, maybe you're finally overcoming whatever has been trying to demolish that light, diminish that light, whether that did exist outside of you, certain people, certain jobs and situations, or if it was because of people not accepting you for who you are, the demon that kind of manifested within itself that told you you couldn't accept this, you couldn't achieve this, you weren't good enough. That's what you're finally defeating. The light will always conquer the darkness, and this is what's happening for you in your life, Sagittarius. You are rising above. You are soaring. You are showing everyone that you are not someone who can be tamed, controlled, or be told what to do, and that you make the changes happen. You are moving about the right way, and to have that trust in yourself to do so. And that's what's making everything come together. Some may be more instant than others, right? The repercussions of those actions. But even if it's not so immediate, know that by doing what's fulfilling you and your light and shining that light, no matter who has anything to say or what tries to stop you, that is going to fulfill you in its own time and be shown to you, whether overnight or whether a little bit longer, that that was the right choice to make all along. Wow. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get one more card from this animal totem deck that I have. And this is going to be your animal totem for 2022. Whether you've been working with this totem animal or they're introducing themselves to you now. Let's see what animal would like to come through with what message they have for you for 2022. Wow, yeah. Hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Yeah, see a lot more wings here happening for my Sagittarians. So Sagittarius, now is the time of the essence, and a lot of you, like I'm seeing that book in my mind's eye, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Maybe that may be a book you should read. Maybe that book has always resonated with you in some way, I don't know. But Sagittarius, I feel that you're finally breaking away from the patterns of reminiscing on the past and worrying about the future, and just focusing and bringing your attention to now, the current status of your life, to look at it thoroughly, honestly, with right now, what are you happy with and what are you not happy with? What changes can you make right now in this moment to pursue what makes you happiest? What do you need to know right now in this very moment that will uplift you? You know, sitting with yourself in meditation or through reflection or however it is you connect with spirit. What can you take in the moment right now to fuel you, to invigorate you, to break free from the worries of the past or the future? I feel that, Sagittarius, you need to live in the moment in 2022. And there may be certain things that happen in an instant that you need to react towards, that you need to move on, and other things that, you know, may take its time, but don't worry about it. It will happen in the right time. So with this number 34, it may resonate with you, but this card overall, bring yourself back to the present moment in every circumstance. And I feel by empowering yourself with the essence of now, the time of now in this present moment, you're realizing all that you can achieve, all that you can move forward and act towards, when you cast away the burdens and worries of anything else that isn't existing in this present moment. I think a lot of you have big major changes to make. A lot of opportunities are opening up, but don't let the failures or the disappointments of the past or the worries of the future infringe on your current happiness, on what you're doing right now. That's what matters. And to focus only on what you can do in this present moment, let everything else fall away. Wow. Amazing reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some ways, giving you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's unfolding for you guys in the year 2022. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.